Okay, so now we're moving on to note card 119, inverse variation, missing values. So it's very, very similar to this note card 116 where we had direct variation missing values. It's just we're using different equations. We'll be using k equals xy, and then to find the constant, and then y equals k over x to get the equation, and then we'll plug in and get our missing values. So we'll start with this one. All right, so we need to use our set of information. This is our complete set of information. Remember, we're using k equals xy. So k equals 12 times 14. Oh my goodness. Okay. And k is going to be a big number. Okay, so I'm going to use my calculator. And I can do this by hand, but why? Sometimes I'm like, why? You've got a calculator. You get 168 for k. So k equals 168. Our equation is y equals 168 over x. Now we use that equation with this part that we need information. This is x and we want y. So in the x spot, we'll put a negative 24. So y equals 168 divided by negative 24. And I get that y equals negative 7. So there we go. We wanted the missing information. There it is. Now, the equation on the top right has this is our complete set of information. So k equals x times y. So 21 times negative 3, which is negative 63. And guys, you can always just check yourself. 21 times negative 3 is negative 63. Now, y equals k over x, so negative 63 over x. In this information, we need x. We have y as negative 7, so we put negative 7 in the y spot. Now, for some reason, I'll lose a lot of you here. We plugged in. We follow the same steps. But now my x is on the denominator, and kiddos, like, lose their minds. They don't know what to do when this happens. There's a couple routes you can take. You can multiply both sides by x and go there. But what I found is most students are familiar with cross multiply. That's really negative 7 over 1. And we can say this times this equals this times this. So negative 7x equals negative 63. And then you know what to do. Divide both sides by negative 7. And we get x is 9. All right, so x is 9. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. All right. Now, if I go back over here, our bottom left, it's got some words going on, okay? So we know y is 16 when x is negative 3, and then we want to find x when y is negative 6. So I just jotted that down in my own little way right here. This is my complete set of information. We know that k equals x times y, so equals 16 times negative 3, which is negative 48. Our equation is y equals k over x, so negative 48 over x. Now we're going to use this information. We know y is negative 6. Now remember, when the x is on the bottom, you can cross multiply. So you say negative 6x equals 1 times negative 48, which is just negative 48. And then you do negative 48 divided by negative 6. So negative 48 divided by negative 6 is 8. So we get x is 8. All right. Now the bottom right was another one that had some words going on. And so it says y equals negative 8 when x equals negative 7. We want to find y when x is negative 4. And guys, you could write these wordy ones in ordered pairs like the top ones. You could absolutely do that. Now, this is my complete set of information. So k equals x times y, so equals negative 8 times negative 7. And that gives me 56. So k is 56. Y equals 56 over x. Now, I need y when x is negative 4. So this one's a little bit better. I just do when x is negative 4. So I just plug the negative 4 in right there. 56 divided by negative 4. I get that y equals, let's see, negative 14. There you go. I'll pop these back in on the slide. All right, so here they are. And finish up your note card 119.